This will make you 10 times more productive. One of the most poisonous things to your productivity, ranting and staying tuned with negative news. This is because it shatters our attention and focus, thereby leaving less time and focus for our goals. Let me explain, and by the end of this video, you will have realized something valuable. We have definitely noticed already mass media is full of people whining, ranting, and certainly brimming of negative news. Everyone is going mad about Selena Gomez's weight gain, everyone is raging over Andrew Tate, and blazing mad over politics. By the way, I used to be guilty of preoccupation with conspiracies and celeb news. I've seen channels here on YouTube that get millions of views just off of making negative conspiracy videos about the Illuminati, or the government controlling our brains through the COVID vaccine. Also, reptilians will destroy Earth over tomorrow. Interestingly, the reason why we humans get hooked onto negative news is actually a pretty logical evolutionary reason. Think of it. Through the history of us humans, we have had a lot of threats to our survival in the environment. And one of our primary drivers is survival and staying safe by avoiding dangerous scenarios. This is why we humans always scan our environments and surroundings for potential threats so that we would solve, eliminate, escape, or avoid those threats. We cannot relax before making sure our surroundings are safe for us. Will you feel comfortable falling asleep in an abandoned new house without scanning through all the rooms? To fall asleep peacefully, you would need to feel there's nothing dangerous. This is why we get attracted to pessimistic news. The worst thing is negative news and hate commentary is a distraction because we usually do not have control over it, and it doesn't directly affect us. How does Jay-Z cheating on Beyonce affect my life? It doesn't. Bad news is meant to make us feel upset, and negativity is meant to be a distraction from what really matters in our lives. I personally know people who constantly tap on Facebook articles and spend hours reading and getting troubled over how the world is ending and so on. Guess what? Most people who read negative news on Facebook all day have not reached their full potential. Reason why is because negativity really eats up mental energy. Those people's minds would be constantly working, fighting to solve problems that are outside their control to begin with. We cannot directly or indirectly influence most of those problems. How are you going to stop the Illuminati, given they exist? How am I going to influence reptilians? What control do I have over climate change? I could have a tiny level of impact if I really tried, but I'd have to give up art and my goals. Besides, there are people out there whose careers are focused upon solving climate change, so why would I waste time getting upset all day over issues outside my control? Often the news makes us preoccupied with vague, unreachable issues. That's why I avoid the news. I'm not staying in tune with the feminism movement updates. I'm not staying in tune with the LGBTQ rights. I'm not letting any of those things take any % of my mental capacity because I have close to zero control over these issues, and I do not care. I'm only preoccupied with my own life, my own creativity, my own focus, and my own business. Let me pause for a second to tell you, if you're enjoying my company, you can buy me a coffee. I will leave the link in the description. I know a few girls who are very into LGBTQ and feminism. And don't get me wrong, I'm certainly not against LGBTQ or feminism, but all I see those few girls do is 1. Get into endless fruitless arguments in the comment sections on Instagram. 2. Post memes all day about LGBTQ and feminism. Wow, such a contribution to humanity. My life will never be the same after seeing these Insta meme stories and skipping through them. Let me fill you in. Keeping my mindscape clear of bull dust made me infinitely more productive and focused. There's this quote I like: great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, small minds discuss people. And added by me, micro minds cry over negative news on Instagram. And I'm on a whole new level. I'm crying about people crying over negative news on Insta. So my favorite video game ever, The Last of Us, was adapted into a series through HBO, and I watched the entire first season. After each episode, I check out the upcoming episode's trailer on YouTube, and guess what? YouTube began recommending so many hate videos and negativity videos, like, oh my god, why is this cast? Oh, awful, why episode 3? Why are people getting so irritated over such little matters? It's like people are digging to find something to get mad at. I'll tell you what this is. Escapism. Instead of focusing on their own lives and working to solve their own problems, people are narrowing all their emotions about useless, tiny, unrelated things. Distractions, actually. And I wish it was positive news people were looking at, because negative news brings negative emotions, stress hormones, thereby clouding people's visions and judgments. Just think about it. If we did not have any drama or ranting, the only things we would worry about would be how to reach our goals, and we would actually solve our personal issues and get our lives straight. Imagine your focus as a very strong light source. Let's say there's this wall you want to cut through to reach your ultimate satisfaction. The only way you can slice through that obstacle is if you narrow your focus, or the light source, into a very thin line. So it would be like a beam, like a laser. Lasers are so strong and narrow they can cut through things. So there you go. But if you kept all your focus shattered in every direction, you will not achieve laser focus and you will not cut through the obstacle. So this is what I wanted to share with this video. The best way to keep our focus and productivity is to not allow negative news, hate commentary, and celeb gossip, basically all those distractions. Don't allow them to take away from our headspace. Thank you for watching this video. Hey, if you have been seeing my YouTube short art videos, thank you. Also, if you've been seeing my YouTube long-form videos, triple thanks. I wanted to tell you about something. This is if you've been enjoying my art. So I opened an art shop with all types of original art prints made by me, ranging from more affordable things like prints on mugs, shirts, phone cases, notebooks, stickers, and going up to actual framed art, canvas prints. You're gonna love it. Here's how you can access my Redbubble art shop. Head over to my YouTube channel's homepage. See this banner right here? There are those little icons with links. This is the Redbubble art shop one. Click it and it will route you. If you prefer to purchase custom art, you can hire me for an art commission on Fiverr. It is also linked on my YouTube homepage's banner. I will also leave the links in the description of this video.